Burlington Alamance Regional Airport, Burlington, North Carolina. Automated weather observation 1342 Zulu. Wind 100 at 07. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 22 Celsius. Dew point 17 Celsius. Altimeter 3032. Remarks. Density altitude 1,100.
Burlington traffic, Archer 4349er X-ray, taxiing from Elon Aviation to run-up area for runway 6, Burlington. Alright, taxi here is clear. Brakes work. Fun fact, so there's a thing called the run-up area, which is where you test the engine before you take off. This little pad over here used to be the end of a former runway.
Burlington traffic, let's take off. That's going to be crossing 624, Charlie.
If they sit into the wind, it was about 100, so right about here.
Crossing the runway, Charlie at Burlington.
There's 1,000 RPM. So brakes, we're going to hold those. Seats and belts, just to confirm we're good. Okay. Cabin door is closed. Window will secure that before we take off. Flight controls, watch your knees. That goes up. That one goes down. That goes up. That one goes down. Up, down, left, left, and right. Flight instruments, that's at 0. That's on the horizon. It's within 75 feet. That's at 0. We got 107-ish right there. That's level. Fuel quantity, full both tanks. It's on the fullest tank. Mixture full rich. Throttle 2,000 RPM. And then we will taxi for takeoff. And he's going that way, which is weird. Wind's sort of dead, but... Burlington traffic, Archer 4349er X-ray, taking off runway 6, departing the area off of the left downwind, Burlington. Okay, trim, set for takeoff. Mixture of full rich, landing light is on, fuel pump on. We'll close the window. You want to do a normal takeoff or a fun takeoff? Say that again?
Recommend.
We'll do a fun takeoff because I haven't done one in a while. It's safe. It's just fun.
Alright.
I don't hear anybody, don't see anybody. There's runway 6. There's 6. Full power. Engine's looking good in the green. Instruments are good. Airspeed's alive. Rotate. And you want to stay down close to the ground. And then pull up. Burlington traffic, Warrior 49er X-ray, turning left crosswind off the runway 6, departing the area off the left downwind, Burlington. And the Warrior has the Skyhawk in sight.
Skyhawk 5004 Yankee, left downwind for runway 6, Burlington traffic.
Traffic, 7 o'clock.
Yeah, that's... Now they're down there.
Flight day.
Thanks, Jacob. See ya. Alright, so turn the fuel pump off. Greensboro approach, Archer 4349er X-ray.
November 4349er X-ray, Greensboro approach.
4349er X-ray is a Piper Warrior off of Burlington. Request flight following to Concord Regional 4500.
November 4349er X-ray, squawk 5155.
5155, 4349er X-ray.
November 4349er X-ray, radar contact 2 miles west, Burlington Airport to Greensboro, altimeter 3035, stay altitude.
4349er X-ray is 3,500, climbing 4,500. How is it over there so far?
Pretty cool.
Advise, ready to copy.
If you'd like, you can like do a gentle turn left and right just to see what the controls are like.
Spelled Papa, Oscar, November, Tango, India, P-O-N-T-I. Join NASCAR 3 arrival.
Did I tell you?
Number 348 Delta, turn 20 degrees right, vector for traffic.
I tell you what year this airplane was built? I want to guess.
Johnson 3938, turn right heading 100, expedite climb through 7000. Say 100, expedite through 7000,
2005.
They do still make it, but this particular aircraft was built in 1975.
Wow.
So it's in really good shape.
Yeah.
You're probably thankful that Diane has a midterm, otherwise you wouldn't...
I know.
Yeah.
Flying and brunch?
It'd be fun to take both of you.
Yeah.
Up to 5,000 after.
Where did I put my water bottle? Is it back there?
Yeah. I got it. There you go.
Alright, thank you. Now, you gotta watch out because the relative pressure... Yep, there you go. That happens sometimes. So, this is a trim wheel. I don't know if you noticed on the back of the plane there's that wing that turns. That is just for this axis. That's just controlled by this.
780.
But in the middle of it, when the whole thing moves up, there was an extra panel that moved up even more. That is, this operates that, and what it does is it affects the default pitch tendency of the plane to relieve any sort of pressure you might have on the control. So if I move it up without touching this, the plane will just naturally move up. If I move it down without touching anything, the plane will just naturally go down. So the key is to adjust it so that the plane just naturally flies level without having to force it.
Right.
So, have I told you about the singing controller?
Briefly.
Okay. I don't know if he's working today, but I did, so I'm working on my commercial rating, which is what allows you to fly for hire, and I have to do a solo flight that was at least 250 nautical miles, and what I did was fly from my home airport in Virginia to Concord. It was like 251 point something, and the day that I arrived, there was a controller who likes to sing on the radio and give you clearances like this. And I'm hoping he's working today because he's really entertaining. So, because you'll get a kick out of him. It's like Scavengers 125, but fly right downwind, runway 2, cleared to land. Sound like redneck Diane singing. What? It sounded like the end of a Hebrew prayer when everyone's like, Amen.
Right.
It's like, cause he was like, Scavengers 125, no delay, runway 2, cleared for takeoff. So I'm hoping he's there today.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about staying in the area after I graduate, but I do not want to stay in the South, like long term. I'm
Jet 780,
just
contact
not that
Washington Center, 124.05, good day.
My original plan was to live at home, go home and live at home and continue my flight training there and get work in the area. But now I'm seriously considering staying around here.
What made you consider staying in Chapel Hill area?
The fact that Diane can't do long distance at all. If in her mind that after I graduate I'm going 200 miles away, she would never consider a relationship. And I think there was a cloud layer coming right at us. 4349RX is descending a few hundred feet just to avoid a thin cloud layer.
Number 4349RX, maintain VFR.
Maintain VFR at 49RX, right? So, have you ever had the 49ers at the original Pancake House?
No.
You know what they are? They're like crepes, but thicker. And they're really, really, really good. It's sort of their signature item. I used to order it all the time. I might order it today because I haven't had it for a while.
I'm not messing with a good thing. I'm getting my usual.
348 Delta, change to my frequency.
What is your usual?
4.35.
I like the hash like Diane and the chocolate chip pancakes as well. I this summer had a waiter try and convince me that
324 Juliet Tango, clear direct Genie, resume Quaker 5
I should get 3 pancakes, which was like a combo, instead of my 6 pancakes whole order, because he didn't think I would eat them all. I proceeded to eat 9 pancakes in that one sitting. He was like, that's the most I've ever seen, and it is right next to the U.S. military base, so it's all like military personnel
Right.
there every weekend, and he was like, that is hands down the most. Like,
That's impressive.
yeah.
Congratulations, I guess. How many years is it that you've been going there?
10.
10. Wow.
766 Upper Foxtrot with you, Delta 6000.
That must have been quite, like, the family announcement. Like when your parents got that gig. Be like, so for the foreseeable future, during the summers.
Well, we didn't actually know, like, what the re-invitation process was like. Now we just, like, visit a palace on the weekend if we feel like it.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Well, I would pass a palace on my way to work every day.
You know, casual.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
It's really cool, and, like, we live very close to their version of the White House.
Right, Diane, the Blue House.
Mhm.
Diane was telling me. Greensboro approach, Archer 4349er XA 4200, 2 miles northeast of High Rock Lake. Request IFR clearance to Concord Regional. Let me pull up the...
So 4349er X-ray clear to the Concord Airport via direct Roush, Romeo Oscar Uniform, Sierra Hotel for the NASCAR 3 arrival. Maintain 4000.
4349er X-ray cleared to Juliet, Quebec, Romeo Airport via direct Roush intersection, NASCAR 3 arrival, 4,000 feet, 49er X-ray.
49er, read back, just confirm with the, you go to Concord, you said Romeo at the end, so it's Juliet, Quebec, Foxtrot.
Yeah, Juliet, Quebec, Foxtrot, my bad, 49er X-ray.
Just making sure, I appreciate it, thank you.
Charlotte approach, Archer 4349er X-ray with you, 4000.
Archer 4349er X-ray, Charlotte approach, upturn 3031. Information November, turn at Concord, expect an RNAV runway 2 approach.
3032, we have November at Concord, expect RNAV runway 2 approach, 49er X-ray. I mean, we could find a hole, but sometimes things close up really quick, so it's worth staying IFR. That's the advantage of being instrument rated, is that you can do this, and you don't have to find a different destination.
348 Delta has November.
348 Delta, right?
Do you need special training for the instruments?
Yeah, to get your private pilot's license just allows you to fly, but that's in visual conditions only.
Ah.
So, in instrument rating, which is a whole separate course with a whole separate test and everything, teaches you how to fly in clouds, because you need to know how to rely on the instruments and use approaches and other ground-based infrastructure to get you where you need to be without being able to look outside.
Right.
So how is it compared to what your expectations?
It's a lot more spacious. Like, in terms of leg room.
Well, I mean, for you, that's a pretty low bar.
Yeah, that's fair.
Cardinal 5281.
I guess not as much for you.
Yeah, well, I have to be kind of close so I can get on the rudders.
Right.
But for a passenger, yeah, you can just, you know.
Sort of chill.
Plus, it's better for me knowing that you're far away from the pedals and won't accidentally touch them.
Charlotte approach, Cardinal 52881.
Yeah, what do the pedals do?
So,
Cardinal 52881.
there are three axes in a plane. There's pitch, which is this. There's roll, which is this. And then there's yaw, which is that.
Gotcha.
So the rudders help point the nose, and then you use the rudders and the ailerons in tandem to make a coordinated turn. And this ball tells you whether you're coordinated.
November 4349 X-ray, and for the sequence, you're going to be number 1, but you're from the King Air, so I'm going to try to shorten up your approach a little bit and join you just outside of Vasega for the RNAV. So fly heading 240 and descend to maintain 3000.
Heading of 240 down to 3000, number 1, thanks, 49er X-ray. I think I have a pretty good pilot voice. Something I'm definitely proud of.
There's definitely a type of voice that you hear more.
It's kind of like a low, deep voice, you know.
Yeah.
You can see we're able to go through some clouds here.
Yeah.
44 Lima Charlie 4000.
When you're up
Victor.
in the air and you're like pretty high and it's like 6,000, 7,000, you're like on the top of a cloud layer and all you see is like big white fluffy clouds just right below you. You realize it's like people on the ground think that this is what heaven is.
Right.
And I'm here right now.
We'll be...
Cool seeing other airports from the air. It's like, literally, they are an airport. They are a portal to the sky.
Right.
And so, to think that they closed one in Chapel Hill really makes me sad.
Piper 4349 X-rays, 5 miles from Vasega, fly heading 350, maintain 3000 till established on the final approach course, clear to the RNAV runway 2 into Concord.
Maintain 3000 till established, cleared RNAV runway 2 approach, turn 350, 49er X-ray. And so then the way this works is this horizontal line is our glide slope, so it tells us it'll meet here when we should intercept it and ride it down. And then this is our lateral guidance. So we're to the right of the course, we're waiting to intercept it, and then we'll turn right, and then ride it down. And the goal is to fly the approach with both lines intersecting in the middle of the circle the whole way.
November 4349 X-ray, just maintain your best forward speed. You're number 1 in front of King Air, contact tower 134.65. Good day.
We'll keep the speed up, 134.65, 49er X-ray. Concord Tower, Archer 4349er X-ray, 2 miles from Vasega with November on RNAV runway 2.
Archer 4349er X-ray, Concord Tower, roger. Report a 3-mile final for runway 2, please.
Report 3-mile final runway 2, 49er X-ray. I think that is the singing guy. Pretty sure that is the singing guy.
2, roger, proceed.
But he's just not singing today.
It's disappointing.
Yeah, it is disappointing. Alright, we're on our glide slope. We're just right of our lateral path. Turn down some just a little bit. Alright. There's the runway.
Archer 49 X-ray, you're cleared to land runway 2. The winds are calm.
Clear to land runway 2, Archer 49 X-ray.
Concord Tower, here 324 Juliet Papa, RNAV 02.
King Air 324 Juliet Papa, Concord Tower, roger. Runway 2, clear to land, the winds are calm.
Clear to land, runway 2, 324 Juliet Papa.
There you go. Not a horrible landing, but not a great one either. It was solid, but not uncomfortable, I think. I don't know.
I've had many worse.
Okay.
Archer 49 X-ray, turn left at Delta, taxi straight across Alpha to the ramp.
Exit via Delta, cross Alpha to the ramp, 49 X-ray.
Roger, clear for the option number 2.